William Bendix in The Life of Riley. Produced by Tom McKnight. And directed by Abby Berlin. Skill, whether it applies to the field of sports or to the less strenuous task of wielding a paintbrush, calls for concentration and experience. This is also true in industry, where thousands of skilled craftsmen apply their know-how every day, such as here at Cunningham Aircraft. Let's pause here for a better look at one of the skilled workers performing a difficult task. In this case, the artisan happens to be Chester A. Riley. Yes, no matter how difficult the problem might be, the trained worker tackles it with confidence. Broke his shoelace. Oh, well, maybe this is not one of Riley's skillful days.
Anybody got an extra shoelace?
Oh, sure. I always carry a couple of spares. What shoe do you want it for, the right or the left?
Never mind. I'll tie it with a piece of string.
Wait, Ryle. You're in luck. I got a brand new pair in my lunchbox.
Oh, you're a lifesaver, Otto.
You better pick one out, Ryle. I can't ever tell which one is for the left shoe and which one is for the right shoe.
Look, Otto. He didn't mean... I mean, it don't make no... Thanks,
Riley.
Oh, hi, Hawkins. I was just fixing my shoelace.
Well, I didn't think you were building an airplane. Come on, I got a job for you. This is a new doghouse for Cunningham's prize pooch.
Oh, that's some doghouse. That Baron Maximilian lives better than some people I know.
You're telling me. Now the boss is going to take him cross-country in his station wagon, and he wants us to install this in the wagon so it won't bounce around.
Gotcha.
Are you sure you can do it, Riley?
Where's the station wagon?
Right outside.
That Baron Maximilian is a lucky dog traveling all over the country in his own private doghouse. I wouldn't mind being a dog myself if I could be Mr. Cunningham's son.
Let's go. Riley, what are you doing to my station wagon?
Hawkins says you wanted a doghouse put in there, so...
He asked you to do it?
Well, I did a good job, Mr. Cunningham. Look. Yes, sir, Baron Maximilian is going to be top dog on this trip.
Well, it seems to be solid, all right.
Oh, it ought to be. I put at least a dozen bolts in the floor alone.
Bolts?
Yeah, look.
Riley, you put the bolts through the gas tank.
Yeah, well, you see, I couldn't... What do you say?
It's a wonder Cunningham didn't fire you right on the spot.
Didn't he say nothing to you, Ryle?
Well, he started to, but when I offered to siphon gas out of my car, he just looked at me and walked away.
Riley, I ought to have my head examined for letting you tackle that job in the first place.
Anybody could have made the same mistake.
I don't think I could, Ryle. You got a knack for them things.
Now Cunningham has got to make the trip by plane. That means he can't take his dog along.
This whole thing was my fault. Well, I'm not going to let him leave Baron Maximilian behind.
Wait a minute, what are you going to do with that blowtorch?
Well, I'm going to solder up the holes in the gas tank.
Are you nuts, Ryle? Do you want to blow your brains out?
What brains? When he puts his dog in the kennels, he ought to put you in with him. Now get to work.
Gillis, I got an idea.
I don't know what it is, Ryle, but I think twice before I do anything.
I don't have to even think once. My mind is going into this thing with both eyes wide open.
I had intended taking the Baron with me on my trip, but due to your blunder, I have to leave him here in the kennel.
Well, that's what I came to see you about, Mr. Cunningham. You don't have to leave him at no old kennel. I can take care of him at my house.
Oh, no, thank you. Come back from my trip and find my dog bolted to the floor?
Please, Mr. Cunningham, I understand dogs. They may be just dumb animals to some people, but to me they're no different than I am.
I'll go along with that.
You don't want to go to no old kennel, do you, boy?
Now look here, Riley. He does seem to like you, doesn't he?
Sure. I may not have no pedigree, but he knows I'm Dog's best friend.
Well, the family's away.
I'll treat him just like one of the family. Even better. He can sit in my easy chair nights and look at television.
I guess you mean well, Riley. All right. You keep him till I come back from the trip.
Oh, thanks, Mr. Cunningham.
He'll be happier with you than he would be in the kennel.
Why, sure. At the kennel, he wouldn't have no human faces to look at.
I still say he'd be happier with you.
Thanks again, Mr. Cunningham. You won't be sorry. Come on.
Gosh, Mom, how much longer do we have to wait? I'm starved.
Dad's never been this late before.
Well, I suppose we could start. He ought to be home soon. But I can't understand...
Hello, Peg.
Riley. What happened?
Well, they wouldn't let us on the bus. We had to walk all the way home.
We?
Yeah, me and Baron Maximilian.
A dog!
Oh, he's beautiful. What's his name?
Jesse James?
Stop feeding him, Junior. Mr. Cunningham says he's only supposed to have one meal a day, and he's already had it.
I didn't feed him. He helped himself.
Well, I don't care if Mr. Cunningham is your boss. Why did you let him give you this animal?
He didn't give him to me, Peg. I'm just taking care of him until Mr. Cunningham gets back from his trip.
Oh, gosh, you mean we can't keep him?
Now, Baron Maximilian don't mind visiting with us, Junior, but he wouldn't want to live here.
Are you sure of that, Dad?
Oh, Ronnie, my dinner!
Max, you've already had your dinner. Oh, you're a pig. You're a dog. You're Max.
Stop him!
He's sitting in your place, Junior. Do something. Get for supper a jelly sandwich?
Don't look at me, Dad. Speak to your house guest.
Don't be so happy.
I don't mind doing dishes when I eat out of them, but when a dog...
Don't be upset, Peg. Baron Maximilian is new around here. He don't know any better.
How long will Mr. Cunningham be gone?
Only a month. By that time, we'll have Max so well trained, he won't go near the table until we do.
A month? I don't think I can stand it.
Why not, Mom? Max is a good dog. He won't give us any trouble.
Not much he won't. Look at the trouble he's caused around here already.
Please don't say things like that, Peg. He's very sensitive.
He can sleep in my room.
What's wrong with the garage?
That's a wonderful idea, Junior. When I tell Mr. Cunningham that you gave up your room so Max could have your bed, he might even give me a raise.
Riley.
Huh? Oh, he meant...
I like dogs as well as you, but a dog this size... well, maybe after I get used to him.
Okay, Peg. I'll make his bed in the garage.
Yeah, tonight, anyway.
And tomorrow being Saturday, I'll build a big fence around the backyard, so he'll have plenty of room to run around.
Gee, it sure is going to be tough to give him up once we get used to him.
Yeah, he seems like one of the family already. He's got your eyes, Peg.
Thank you.
No, I mean, the way he looks at me. Just like you do when I get docked for being late at the plant.
Riley, will you please take that dog out to the garage?
Oh, well, okay. Come on, Max. Don't you worry, Max. If I hear any prowlers, I'll wake you up. There we are. That'll give him plenty of room to run around in without wrecking the flower beds.
What makes you think he's going to stay in there?
Don't be stupid, Gillis. If you had a fence around you 3 feet over your head, do you think you could get out?
I never thought of that.
Well, certainly. Here, put him in. Oh, here. That's the boy. Nice. There we are.
A padlock?
Well, certainly. There's nothing to worry about. I got the key in my pocket. Come on. He's all right.